God.
What is up, Internet? So we are here again, yet again, at the Riot Room, the amazing Riot Room. And we're here with some... I don't even know where to begin. These guys are such fucking legends. They've done so much for not only their community, they've done a lot for bands all over Indiana. They've had a lot of bands come here. Hell yeah, we love that shit. We're hopeless romantics over here at Beagle Eye Vision. So these guys are the owners of the Riot Room.
Hi.
They're the Marlows, the legendary Marlows.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Fred.
Yep. All right, so we'll just get right into it. We'll start off with the kind of difficult questions. So how long you guys been together?
6 years. In
A little
2 weeks.
over 6 years.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Our
We got
wedding
married on my
anniversary is
birthday.
September 30th, his birthday.
You got married on September 30th?
Yeah.
Wow, because we're about to get married.
Okay,
and I'm
so that's
29.
September
Oh.
September
Ooh.
30th is Fred's birthday. And we got married on his birthday because he doesn't remember shit ever. So he said,
Can
if we get
relate.
married on my birthday, then I won't forget our anniversary and I won't be in
You
trouble.
can't get in trouble.
Can't get in trouble.
And you're understanding.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of
It's
people.
foolproof.
That's hell yeah, amazing, fucking awesome. I love it. So, are you guys both from Newcastle originally, or where are you guys from? How'd you guys
Yes.
meet?
No, well, I was born in South Bend, raised in Newcastle.
You're born in South Bend?
Yeah.
No, wow.
Yeah.
That's I didn't even know that, dude.
Yeah, we lived in a pretty bad neighborhood.
South Bend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the neighbor shot someone, and my dad was like, we gotta move.
Awesome dad. Awesome.
Yeah.
I
So he
respect
moved us
that.
to Newcastle, where there was
So,
nothing.
I am from Alexandria. Little
Alexandria?
teeny tiny. So Marion, I'm sure you've passed through Alexandria.
Oh yeah.
Tiny.
Little tiny
Yeah,
town.
I've heard about that.
I think
actually.
my graduating class was like 80 kids. We had it in our gym. It was so tiny. That's where I'm from.
Whoa.
And then I moved here
Stranger Things.
when I started dating this guy.
Yeah.
Where did we meet? You want to tell them where we met?
We met at a strip club.
We met at
Nuh-uh.
the strip club.
Really?
Yeah. So I was the general manager and the bartender of a strip club in Anderson, a now defunct strip club.
And
Okay.
I like boobs and
And
beer.
he likes titties and beer.
Yeah.
So he would come in, and that bar typically was like all townies and like not anybody cool.
Oh. I
And then
gotcha.
he walked in one night, and I'd never met him, and he has like this studded leather jacket on. I think he was wearing like a Rancid t-shirt. And he walks in the door, and I'm like, where the fuck is that guy?
Uh-oh.
So he comes up
He's that silver
yeah,
fox.
so he comes up to the bar.
Who's that old man?
And he orders a red stripe. And he doesn't say anything else. He just says red
Red
stripe.
stripe, fuck
and
yeah.
he hands me
Hell
his
yeah.
money, and I give him his change, and he walks away. He like doesn't talk to me at all. Doesn't even say
Oh.
thank you. He just like walks
A
away.
little hard to get.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. So
playing my
he
cards.
continues to come in, and I continue to like have this crush on him. So I notice that he's wearing like all these band t-shirts when he comes in. So I tell the DJ, hey, when this guy comes in, play Rancid, Misfits, da-da-da. So I make like this
now
playlist,
listen,
right?
think about a punk rock strip club. I thought this was just the
Right.
greatest place of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, and I tell the DJ, like, hey, when this guy comes in, play this playlist and tell him that it's to him from the bartender, and certainly, like, he'll get the idea.
Oh my god.
So the DJ does
I'm an
this,
idiot.
and he doesn't get it. He still just comes to the bar, red stripe, gives me his money, walks away. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I tell my door guy, I'm like, next time this guy comes in, don't charge him cover and tell him that the boss said so.
Oh.
So now he's getting in for free, he's listening to all of his music, and he, like, still isn't getting it.
It gets better. It gets better. Listen, maybe I was playing the long haul. Wait till you hear this.
Okay.
Then
long
I'm like,
con.
okay, I'm the boss. I have a certain amount of drinks that I can comp per night. So I start giving him free beer. Because I'm like trying to get him to understand.
You're giving this
And
guy.
he's
I
like-
thought I was dreaming.
Right. So he's still not getting it. So one night,
I
finally,
in
I'm like,
heaven?
okay, he's not going to get it until I give him my phone number. I'm just going to give him my number. So I write my number down on a piece of paper and I give it to him. And I'm like, hey, some of my friends are going to have a bonfire. If you want to come over, like bring your friends, whatever, we can all have a beer. Come drink with us. And I think like that's going to do it. He goes out into the parking lot and he's with a friend. And his friend's like, hey, that bartender's kind of cute. He gives my phone number to his friend.
What?
So then I end up dating the friend for 8 months.
Oh.
And then finally, like, after
This
all
is
that
so
was done and
interesting.
over
Yeah,
with.
it's the days of our lives.
So, like, after that's all done and over with, like, Fred and I start hanging out. And when we finally started dating, I was like, babe, did you really not get it? Like, and he was like, no, I just thought you were really nice.
I thought
And
she
I
was
was like,
cool.
No one's that nice. So I asked him,
What's
I'm
that
like,
Hey, she's-
yeah, seriously.
If
what's
she
that
was
nice?
already my wife, I should have gotten even more than that.
But I was
By
like,
that logic?
But I asked him, I said, why did you give my number to your friend? Like, did you not like me? And he was like, oh no, I had the biggest crush on you, but I thought you were out of my league and I didn't think I had a chance. So I was like, dude, free beer, all your music, no cover. Are you kidding me? But here we are, 6 years later.
I finally got it.
That is awesome.
He finally got it.
I finally got it.
That's so cool.
I was like, oh,
So
I
that
think-
is the
I
epic
think she
story
likes
of
me.
how we came to be.
That actually really is an epic story. I loved every minute of that.
Roller coaster.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't going to tell the whole thing because it made me look like an idiot a whole bunch, but I got free beer. That's all that matters.
Hey, he did.
Yeah,
he got
hey. Anybody who gets free beer, I don't think
That's winning.
that does make you an idiot.
That's
Yeah,
a win.
exactly. You're winning.
I got to see nudes and beer, and
Right.
What else could you ask for?
So
then
fast,
I got married from it.
right.
Right?
So it sounds like
And
that might
fast
be.
forward now, you guys have kids, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we have.
How many hooligans you guys got?
We are a combined family, so
Yeah.
we have
That's
together. We have Phoenix, he's 3. We have Finn, who's 8, and then we have Rhett, who is 16, and then we have Michaela, who's 19, and then we have a grandbaby named Callie, who's 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
We're the Brady Bunch up in
Yeah,
here.
we are the Brady Bunch up in
Heck
here.
yeah, that's cool. Well, you guys are legends. They do so on the side. They're doing these punk rock shows. They take care of their family. You heard of how many kids they have? It's epic.
A zoo in
So-
there.
So, what is the Riot Room?
I'll let you take the lead.
Yeah,
on
I
that
guess.
one.
So, what is the Riot Room?
The Riot
Now that
Room is
we're
just like a venue for like all my buds to just hang out and play. They bring their friends, and it's just like unity. We all just get together.
Oh, yeah.
And like, it's not the same genre. I mean, you come here,
Right,
you play your
yeah.
acoustic guitar, you get the same energy as
Yeah.
a full band.
You've
You get the
even-
same
yeah.
energy
Oh, yeah.
as whenever your birthday show, you brought the rappers.
Yeah,
Unity.
Jasmine.
Unity.
Yeah, Team Unity.
Yeah,
Yep.
Team Unity.
Brought them down. They
Right as
got
you
the
said it.
same energy
Oh, and they killed it.
as you, and then there was a hardcore band after. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
awesome.
this show.
It's just
This
everyone
show
gets
tonight.
together.
This
and-
show tonight. There's a punk rock band on right now. Acoustics up next to another punk rock band, and then two metal
bands,
yeah.
Such variety.
And like
That's awesome.
everyone just is so supportive and just together. It's awesome. Like we've never had anything other than that here. I mean,
Well,
you
so-
know, ever since you've been coming here, it's
Yeah.
everyone is just like accepted. Everyone's just having a great time.
Yeah.
Well, and so, like, for those that don't know, the Riot Room is our venue, but we run it out of our basement at home. It's a very DIY little venue that we put together, and that was kind of born of, we had a friend.
You played the first
Yeah.
show. With
That was the first show?
Yeah, that was
with
the first
Pantyline.
one. With
Because you
Pantyline.
came back
Oh
with
yeah,
Battle
that was
Royale.
the first
Yeah.
show.
That was the very
So-
first
Holy
show.
crap!
We had a
I'm honored,
friend.
dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I actually remember that today before the interview.
We
yeah.
had a friend, Buffy, who she is in band, and she was like, hey, we were supposed
Buffy's
to play
awesome.
this show, venue canceled, we don't have anywhere to go, you guys have a basement, can we play in your basement? So we're like, sure, fuck, whatever, bring whoever. And that was the first Riot Room show, which you played.
Yeah.
Very
wow.
But then after that show, and it wasn't even a show, after that experience, we started talking and we were like, man, there's no cool venues in this town. There's nowhere for like all ages to go to be able to see music. Let's just build it. So then we got a bunch of pallets and built a stage in our basement, put some lights up, got some sound equipment, and now.
all DIY,
That's what
right?
we're doing,
DIY
yeah.
till you
Oh,
die.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's all DIY.
So now, and we've been doing it for
I think
2 years
Upstanding
now.
Gents, Dustin, he bought the pallets for the.
Oh,
drum rider.
really?
Yeah. He brought those
Wow.
over.
So
Hello,
bandmates.
everyone that I
bandmates
love.
are doing the
Hi.
funding.
Yeah, so
That's
like
cool.
We'll be there with you.
we've been very fortunate, and we try to accommodate as
early
much as
birthday.
possible. And it's
You're
nice when
welcome.
they give to it.
Right.
Jesse
Even
Drummond.
that's rare. You got like artists.
Jesse Drummond gave us
Sport-
the PA. He gave us the PA
He
and
gave
the
you a PA?
and the mic stands and mics.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
So-
dude. Yeah, so, and didn't she build the stage? Like didn't she
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just built
I did.
that. I remember we came early to the show. And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
still,
you
you were
guys-
like
Oh, we were
covered in
still-
sweat,
yeah,
and
we were still
sawdust,
building.
and you're like, oh, I just got done
Yeah,
building the stage.
you guys played the
I'm
first
like,
show
what?
without the stage.
Yeah,
and the
then
first
that's
show
right.
with
back,
the stage.
and
Yep.
we had the stage. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so progress.
Yeah.
And like, and that's so rare. Like, it seems just throughout the years, I've seen so many venues just kind of like fizzle out.
Yeah.
And I don't know what
We've
it
been
is.
going pretty strong.
Yeah,
for-
you guys have been going
Dude,
steady,
like,
very steady.
Without sounding like too cocky, like we get so many messages that, but for specific dates, and we have to turn them away because we're already full. You know, being in town.
Right.
We already have so many cops that just live in this neighborhood. They just let us do this. And,
That's awesome.
We've never
dude.
had issues with.
We never had a
so
shut
cool.
down or nothing.
And the other thing
it's
about
just
the
nuts.
Riot Room too that is not the same as a traditional venue. We don't ever charge a cover, ever. So the bands, everybody that plays, we're very transparent about that. When we talk to them, we let them know it's like on a volunteer basis. If you guys need to get paid, we totally understand if you can't do it. And like,
we have
best
donation
of luck.
buckets,
But we
tables.
do put out, like, we encourage merch sales. We do a donation bucket. But for us, so I remember being like a younger kid, or even sometimes in my adult life when things have been rough, there's a show that I really, really want to go see, but I don't have the $10 cover.
Exactly,
and I really want to
yeah.
go, but I can't get in. So we're like, man, what if we just make it free so that those kids or, you know, whoever that they want to go see a show, they don't have 10 extra bucks to go to a show, just come to our place and
That's
because
amazing.
for me it's I don't want to make money. I would, you know,
We lose
eventually
money on it.
we actually lose money, but if we could pay the bands in the future, that would be awesome. But for us, it's more about getting that music out there and that exposure and giving people a
And
place
like,
that they can
we
come
understand
and do that.
some bands just need a place to stop. You know, you guys have camped out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
We've had the Subservience. We've had
Nice.
Dirty Rotten Revenge. They
Yeah.
were like the nicest, like folding their like shit afterwards, like stuff I would never
okay,
do.
gotcha.
They like helped my wife out so much.
That's
They did.
awesome.
Folded up all their
the car
blankets
keys
in the
are gone.
morning.
Huh?
Do
The
what?
car keys are gone.
Oh
That's the
no.
only car key I have.
Oh shoot.
We'll find it. You wanna here? I'll take the reins if you wanna help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and so there was like in Elkhart, there was a venue called the Refuge that was an
Yeah.
all ages, and it just fizzled out. Like,
And that's such a bummer
and,
too.
yeah, and like you said, a lot of people like the way that I got to see Sloppy Seconds is as a 17-year-old, I had to sneak into a bar.
Oh yeah.
And I had to have like
I
people
did
look
that
out
in
for me.
Muncie
And that's-
at it's Be Here Now.
Yeah.
But
I forgot
then
about
when
that
I was
place.
young, I think I was 16, and it was called the Speakeasy, and there was a band from South Bend called the Urinal Mints, and I really wanted
Yes.
to get, and I really
Yeah.
wanted to see them, and I was 16, so I like snuck in, and the door guy was like, "Wait, you can't come in." I'm like, "No, I'm their merch girl." I wasn't, but I was like, "No, I'm their merch girl." So they let me in, and I had to like sneak in. So we're like, what if we just make like a safe place that's like all inclusive that everybody can come to, and that's kind of been what we've done this whole time, and it's been super fucking cool.
Yes.
We've had college kids drive down that are like from I think IU. We've had high school kids come out that they can't go to like a traditional show at a bar, so it's been really fun to kind of be able to cater to everybody.
Yeah, that's epic. And man, you just don't hear enough about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Even man, it's just so rare. It drives me nuts.
Well, and it's
Makes
really,
me angry.
it's like really nostalgic for us too, because when we were, like, we're a little bit older, but when we were young, like, basement shows were like the gig, man. Like, that was the thing. So, you know, when I'm 16, I tell my mom, like, oh, I'm spending the night at Emily's, but really I'm in somebody's basement at a D.I.Y. punk rock show. And
Yeah.
it's really nostalgic for us for, like, our younger days when we used to go see basement shows, and that was, like, the punk rock thing to do. So it's been really fun for us to kind of relive that little moment, too.
Heck yeah. It's great all around.
Yes.
Come to the Riot Room if you're a band.
Yes,
Give
hi.
them a message.
Message me. I'll message you back.
Heck yeah. What should you want to wrap it up? Okay.
Yeah, we can. Sorry, Fred had to go help somebody find their keys.
Yeah, we're here at the event right now.
Oh,
I
here
guess
he comes.
We'll
Here he comes back.
Oh,
Comes.
Oh.
There he is, the man
Crisis
himself.
averted.
All
His keys
good?
were with his girlfriend.
Crisis
Awesome.
averted.
Yes.
Perfect.
all right. Okay. So taking that with the all ages venues, you got all these different aspects. It's super awesome. So what are your guys' opinions of the punk rock community, if you even think there is a community? Because
It's
what do you guys?
it's
how
tough
do you guys
around
feel
here
about punk
because
Oh, yeah.
there wasn't a scene here. Like,
yeah,
with as much as I've grown up here, my buddy Joe in there, his boys playing in that band.
yeah.
It was me,
Totally shred.
him, and like 6 of us. We were the only punk rockers in all the town.
And that's kind of
Dang.
my
Yeah.
experience in my town too. I'm from a really small town, so I didn't grow up with a punk scene. I was too young to drive to Indianapolis. Every
Ouch.
now and then, like, we'd sneak out to Muncie and go to a basement show, but in the town that I was from, absolutely no punk scene. But I was the girl in high school. I had like these big Liberty spikes, and the newspaper lady actually took a picture of me. and put it in the newspaper because they had never seen. I was like the freak
Whoa,
show of the town.
that's cool.
It's actually hanging up in our living room. That newspaper article is hanging in our living room.
But
So
yeah,
there
I mean,
wasn't a scene then, but
from our experience here, everyone's great. I mean, they're, you know, everyone seems to, you know, get along. We don't have any issues.
Yeah, there
No.
hasn't been drama. There hasn't been any drama.
No,
here.
at all.
We have zero drama here.
Besides
The
the
stuff,
little bit of like.
the stuff we do get, you know, gets shut down quick because, well,
Yeah.
bad apples. And,
Yeah, exactly. That's what drives me nuts. It's like that's why I was asking about the punk rock community.
Yeah, that's
Luckily for
It's
us, there's
weird.
been no like gatekeeping, no elitism, no any of those type of
no.
things
We
here.
get
and
people that
Yeah,
want to
fuck
see.
you, Fat Mike. Fuck you. Fuck you. I said it in the Flamingo interview, Flamingo Nosebleed interview. Check out Flamingo Nosebleed. But fuck you, Fat Mike. Fucking gatekeeper.
but we don't experience that here, and if there ever is an instance where that does happen, that gets shut down really quick because that's not
Yeah.
what we're about. That's not, and it's not a contest. Who's the most punk rock? It's not.
Thank you.
You know, it's
Fucking
not a fucking
thank you.
contest.
It is not a contest. It's not a competition.
We found,
people.
unless
Shit,
you're one of
yeah.
the cool kids, it might not get you a show, so you have to come here.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
but
Which
my
is fine,
thing
because we'll
too
treat
is,
you like the cool kids.
I
Yes.
think when I was younger, punk was like a big fashion statement, and if you didn't look the part, then you weren't punk enough or you weren't whatever. And you know, and I used to buy into that when I was 16. You know, I had the big spiky jackets and the big spikes, and
Yeah, I always had
I have
green hair.
Biohawks.
Yeah.
which I still do love that stuff. But I found now it's mine. But I found now.
See, good community. We have a good community
Yeah,
here.
but I found now that like punk rock means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Like I know people who they could out punk me fucking under the table, and they wear hey dudes and khaki shorts and like button up polos.
Some Crocs.
Yeah, and some fucking my Crocs are in the house. But
I
it's-
wear Crocs
but you
now.
know,
I
like,
converted.
No, you don't.
I had to mow
does.
the lawn.
They're so
I'm too
comfortable.
lazy. Come on, Henry, I'm getting fat.
Mowing the lawn in Crocs.
But
does
I
sound
think
nice.
for me, that's where it comes in. Like, it's
Walking
not
on
a
air.
competition. It's not who's the most punk. Punk rock means something different to everybody, and we accept that, and everybody can have their. And I may not necessarily agree with the same thing that he is about, or
Exactly.
what he is about,
Exactly.
but
We don't have to
find-
hate each other.
right? But we
Yes.
find that common ground in the one mutual thing that we do.
Well, you got to be able to
you
talk
know?
about things. You have
Oh,
to be
yeah,
able to.
absolutely.
If I just take your word on everything and don't question anything, you might think I'm an idiot. Vice versa.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
You
yeah.
have to know, like, okay, this guy definitely knows what he's. You question it. How do you know?
All right,
that?
now
Right.
I'm tapping out because
Question
I have to
everything.
go to the bathroom.
All right.
Oh,
Tapping out.
but yeah, so come out to the Riot Room if you're a band. The community is amazing here. These guys are absolute legends. They take care of their kids. They take care of the, you know, bills come first, but punk rock community is obviously a close second. You know?
Punk rock community,
Yes,
baby.
yes. That's what it's about right there.
Hey,
That's
Marlow's
exactly what it's
man.
about. Hell yeah, these guys are legends. Pay attention, spend time, pay attention. Dude, I could fucking talk to you guys all day.
Oh,
we
hell
could,
yeah.
we could talk, we could roll this camera all day, but we gotta go. We got a punk rock show to go.
Yeah,
attend.
you guys got to play. You got to go tear it up.
Yeah,
man.
I gotta go set up. All right, thanks guys. Thanks
Hell
a
yeah.
lot.